Rita Clemens is a moderator and local rep for LHCOS. She's been keeping crabs for 3 years now, after starting, like so many of us did, buying from a terrible beach shop. After finding LHCOS, she corrected all the terrible things she'd subjected her hermit crabs to, and they're all quite happy and healthy now. She and her husband recently moved to the Jersey Shore, where she hopes to increase awareness for proper hermit crab care. Please welcome Rita Clemens.
Hey everyone, welcome to CrabCon 2021. Gonna pause for applause here. Applause, applause. So, I'm so excited to join this amazing panel of speakers, and I'd like to send my personal thanks to Mary Akers, or Mother Mary as I call her, for all the work that went into bringing this thing together. There are a lot of other elves working furiously in the background to get things done perfectly, so let's reach out and show them how much we appreciate this opportunity to learn. And we're going to learn a lot over the next couple of days. It's my job right now to help you find ways to enhance your crab-habitat and crab keeping experience for as little money as possible. So we're going to take a little stroll through my local Dollar Tree now. Keep in mind, not all dollar stores are created equal, and neither are all Dollar Tree stores. If you're lucky enough to live near a huge, more modern Dollar Tree, you're going to find a lot more items, and you're going to make me a little jealous. But what I really hope to do today is to give you a bit of a different eye as you walk through the dollar store for things that just might come in handy. You might even see some things that I missed. So get your notepad ready and let's go shopping. Here we are in the beginning of every Dollar Tree store, is whatever that season is. You're loaded up with it there. Yay, happy birthday, America. Coming up on some fake flowers, always good for color for the crab-habitat. Stick them behind something or whatever. Just be careful there's no wire sticking out and no glitter. We don't want any of that inside the crab-habitat. But these are really great looking flowers. In the kitchen, get yourself some scissors. Get some measuring cups coming up, and measuring spoons. Instant Ocean. Am I right? You've always got to measure your Instant Ocean. Other things here, spoons, if you need to reach in and you don't want to touch things. A lot of people don't like to reach in their crab-habitat. This is my favorite little thing, the handle guy. Oh, I'm having trouble. Oh, get out. Okay. With the handle on the side, it's easy to scoop things, your sand, your EE, and yes, you caught me putting it back in the wrong place. Shh. Okay. These little tongs here with the black edges on them where you pick things up, those are kind of nice to have around too if you don't like picking your hermit crab up. I know some people just don't. They're afraid they're going to get pinched. I don't advocate for picking them up too often, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, this is, if you need to build a pool, this is where you start. These 4 packs, you're going to take 2 of them, bury them in the sand about 3/4 of the way through, and then put the other 2 in and out of those, and you won't disturb what's going on in the substrate if you have any molters or whatever. Those little round ones up there are good for reshelling your hermit crab. Please have one of those on hand and know what to do if you find a naked crab. Look it up, look it up, look it up. That's good for an ISO in case you have a surface molt. If you don't know what to do for a surface molt, Repeat after me. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. You need to know how to do these things so if they come up, you're not in a panic. You already know what to do. And we're going to spin around here. And if you ever need to dry out sand or EE or substrate, you want to do it in these great big aluminum tins. Put a cookie sheet underneath to keep it solid. There's some little cups here. It's good if you make your own hermit crab food. There's a little lid there. They're stackable. They're cute. Ding. Spoons. Oh. Yep. I like these little scoopy things. I have them. I don't know what to use them for yet, but I had to have them. We'll find a reason. These spoons over here are just round like a hermit crab. If you should need to get a naked crab out of your tank, or maybe scoop one aside. There's an awful lot of fun stuff in the kids' toy section that you can use if you get creative. Animals, stuff. You know, you have to be a little more creative than me, I guess. Make little scenery. No guitars. This is what we're here for. Legos, or the equivalent of not actual Legos, but all these packages of Legos, all just $1, different colors, and phones. Don't put the phone in the crab habitat. They never pick up. But lots and lots of stuff. If you're good at it, this is where you want to start. It's so cheap. Other pieces, different size pieces, different colors. That's a window set. And there's trees, more windows, more separate kind of pieces that you can use. It's just crazy. There's even a palace? Okay. Bigger pieces that you can use to make bigger things. Look at the size of this. The size of my hand. I know. Good deal. We've got other ones coming up. Little soldier men. Wouldn't that be fun? Fight it out. A little battle inside your crab habitat. Crazy gator dude things. And more Legos. Zombies. That's right. Who doesn't love a good zombie? Fire rescue. More zombies. And the big guys. The big platform pieces that, if you're really good, you could make a whole second level out of these. Just to have some good support underneath. You could have a whole second level. More zombies. But yeah, those are awesome. We all know how ridiculously hard it is to measure out prime and how it smells. Here's the solution. These little dropper bottles. There's some more containers if you want to make your own food. This is a separate section for containers. This is something I'll show you that I did in one of my tanks instead of for pools to bury 2 and put 2 more inside of those, is to just bury 1 thing and 2 of these smaller ones fit inside. So you could put some stones or some pebbles in there. It's a lot easier to take out to replace the water if there's a little spillage, it's going right in that thing. Coconut oil, good to have on hand. It's good to mix with some real powdery kind of food. There's not a whole lot in the snack aisle, there just isn't. But these fruitfuls, take a look at this. Single item. That's what you're always looking for. You can find a lot of things that look like, oh, it's just bananas, or it's just this, or it's just that, and it's got sugar and salt and all sorts of stuff that your Krabbies don't need. But these fruitfuls are nice. There's a lot of stuff in each one of those bags, so I think there's 4 different kinds. Pick up, have those on hand. This is an example of what not to do with the sugar and all the bad things in there. No, we don't want that. Got another section with flowers. Again, look for wire, look for glitter. You don't want anything like that. These are nice. They're nice to decorate with. These are just little things that you gotta kind of keep an eye on. That's a no-no, dyed moss. When you decorate with things like this, just keep an eye on it. If it looks like it's starting to fall apart, switch it out. There's a little glittery butterfly thing. You don't want anything like that. But anything with jute, I think we've got some jute stuff coming up. You want to pick it up, you want to sniff it. I sniffed it. It's fine. A lot of times it'll smell like petroleum, gasoline. Stay away from any of that stuff. But these were all pretty good. Different sizes, different shapes. And the one thing that everyone's been waiting for is coming up. That greenery is good. There's more jute. Root. Here we go. The Christmas ornament. A lot of people hang it. Makes a really, really cute moss pit for $1. For $1. I put mine just in the sand. It just sits there in the sand and they spin it around and around and around. Got some of those nice glass beads on the bottom. They're nice to decorate with. There's always little shells, never any that we can actually use for the crabs, but they're nice to decorate with. So we're off to electronics and automotive. And this is the thing everybody asks about. It's the car sunshade. Again, it's $1. It's Dollar Tree, everything's $1. It's so thin, you can cut this to fit whatever size tank you have, whatever size heat mat you have. Tack it up there with clear packing tape, which you can get at the Dollar Tree, by the way. I can show you. Zip ties. Where would we be without zip ties? All sizes and shapes, colors, little bitty ones. If you have one of those curiosity cubes and you have to take it apart to put more good stuff on the inside, just get those teeny tiny little zip ties. They're perfect. These little blue containers here on the middle shelf, they're awesome for especially shell shops, but also moss pits. And speaking of moss pits, this was my very first moss pit in my very first hermit crab tank. It's so cute, and it's got little suction cups on the back. That brings back a lot of memories. A lot of memories. Soap dish, perfect for holding on You can put that way up high because it's got suction cups too. Well, that's it for my little Dollar Tree. I hope you find a Dollar Tree near you and it's bigger than mine. I won't get jealous, I promise. I hope you learned a little something today, that you don't need to look for hermit crab supplies in a pet store. You can go a lot of different places and you don't have to spend a lot of money. Maybe we'll do this again. We'll do it maybe in the group. Like farm to table, we'll start at the store and bring it all home and make something. That sounds like that could be fun. Once again, thank you, Mary Akers, for this opportunity, for bringing us these beautiful captive bred babies. And remember, everybody, adopt, don't shop. We'll see you on the other side. Bye.